Pageant patrons, I know you have seen the video with the tie owner of the Miss Universe when the tie owner said they can enter, but they can't win. Everybody is upset about the video and they're calling it fake inclusivity. At first, I thought I would be upset, but then let me tell you what, from a business standpoint, Anne may actually be onto something. Here's what I'm talking about. When you exclude nobody, you get paid by everybody. What am I talking about? Well, they got rid of the age limit, so anybody 18 and up can now compete in Miss Universe. So you can have a 70-year-old queen or an 18-year-old queen. So 70-year-olds, they're on a pension where you can get some of that money too. 18-year-olds probably still getting money from their parents, so you can get money from them. They got rid of the weight limit. So you can have a skinny queen or you can have a not skinny queen. You can't say fat because that's not politically incorrect anymore. So your queen can be 150 or 650. Miss Universe still gets paid. You can have tattoos. Now, I like tattoos on some women. They look absolutely gorgeous. So you can get paid by all the tattooed people. You can be pregnant. So you can have a big stomach. You can still be the queen. So again, when there is no standard, you can get paid by everybody. You can get mad about it, but let's take a look to see if it has worked. In 2022, the average viewership of Miss Universe was 2.4 million viewers. And so, as we know, most people aren't always watching TV. They're utilizing different platforms. But 2023, it was exclusively carried by the Spanish network Telemundo. Here in America, the big three did not even carry the event. So if you didn't have Telemundo, then you were unable to watch the event unless you viewed it on, let's just say YouTube or an app or something like that. But the viewership was 2.48 million viewers. Not much of an increase from 2022. But when you factor in the different platforms, there were 122 million total engagements across all of the platforms, which is the biggest in history. Now, you can argue about the whole idea of inclusivity, but do you think it worked? I'd love to hear your opinion. Please let me know in my comments. You guys are great about giving me comments. There were 2 transgender, and then there was another lady that was not skinny. So if you wanted to be represented, you were represented. I think there was a mother there that had kids, married with kids. And if I remember correctly, she was absolutely gorgeous. So everybody was represented. And so now it is up to the judges, or it is believed that the judges were biased. In my other video, I talked about transparency, and I do agree that transparency is going to have to be a part of it. But from a business standpoint, you had 122 million total engagements over all platforms. So did the idea of inclusivity work or not? I know people are mad because they felt like they entered the pageant, but the judges were not going to vote for them. If you knew that and you decided to go in anyway, that was on you. But let's be honest about this. Even if you lose, even if you enter the pageant and you lose, look at all the notoriety that you have gained. You are going to gain engagement on all of the platforms that you're on: YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, whatever platforms you use, because you were on that. Because you were on the Miss Universe stage, you are going to get that engagement. So it doesn't matter if you win or lose. There are certain bloggers, they did it right. They entered a pageant, They got their name out there. So now they're blogging, or they've been in pageants before. I think it's wonderful. I'm not mad at them. They entered the pageant. They did it the right way. They got their name out there. They boosted their notoriety. There is nothing wrong with that. So if you are 600 pounds and you want to try to be Miss Universe, you can be the first fat Miss Universe. You're going to get a bunch of notoriety. Oh, I apologize. That's not politically correct. You can be the first, I don't know, I can't think of what the term is. But anyway, you can be the first not skinny Miss Universe. If you're 99 years old and you want to be the queen, there is nothing wrong with that if the judges vote for you. But in this case, I guess that's why everybody's mad, because I know the judges will not vote for them. Just because something is good in one country doesn't mean that it's going to be good in the rest of the countries. As we all know, just because here in America we're very inclusive, there are certain countries out there that are not. And a lot of those countries like Miss Universe, and they send their delegates to Miss Universe. Maybe it's bragging rights. You can call it whatever you will or may. But I can tell you right now that from a business standpoint, you can get mad at the Thai owner, and I have been critical of the Thai owner. But was it a good idea? I'm going to let you decide if that was a good idea or not. I will let you decide. Because when I look at inclusivity and the whole quote unquote being woke and all of that kind of stuff, you can be mad, but the Thai owner is making money off the deal. 122 million total engagements. That's pretty good. Are they making any money? That's to be seen. But if you're on a sinking ship, you are going to try anything to salvage that ship. If you made it this far, then you know I was having a little bit of fun. I know some people won't make it this far, and they're going to give me some negative comments. I'm okay with that. Let me know what you think. Peace out.